Welcome to Earl Stewart on Cars.
A set of tires is awfully expensive. In fact, tire prices are going up. Every time you bring your car in for service, you should always check your tires. Let's talk about alignment first. Alignment is one of the worst things that can happen to your tire, misalignment. You can ruin a set of tires that are misaligned in a very short period of time. And what a lot of people don't realize about misalignment is that you can't always tell. We think a test for alignment is if you take your hands off the steering wheel and it doesn't pull to the right or pull to the left if you're driving down the center of the road on the crown. That will work to some extent. If it doesn't, if it tracks straight, that doesn't mean your car is in alignment. In many cases, your car can be severely out of alignment with offsetting misalignment. You could have on one side off in one direction, and on the other side it would be off in the other direction. They'd offset each other, and the car would steer straight. The only way you can get a good alignment is with a very good alignment machine, and these things are quite expensive. There's been a recent breakthrough in technology on alignment machines. They have a very sophisticated digital computerized alignment machine made by Hunter. It's called the Hunter Hawk. Hunter is a manufacturer. They kind of wrote the book on front-end alignment. So most all car dealers use these machines. So the Hunter Hawk is the type of machine you should look for when you have your car checked for alignment. It checks all four wheels, and then if you get a computer printout that says your wheels are in alignment, you're absolutely certain that it is. And a lot of dealerships, they'll check your alignment by a road test, and that's what I just got through covering. You can't tell from a road test, and you can't tell from looking at the tires either. You know, you put it up on the lift. If you see tire wear from misalignment, and then you got to it too late, because by the time you see the tire wear, you've already reduced the life of your tire by some extent. I personally went through a set of tires in less than 5,000 miles unknowingly. I must have hit something. I'm not the most careful driver in the world. Pothole, curb, I don't know what it was. But all four wheels on my car were out of alignment. They looked great. The car drove great. It's tracked straight. And I took it into my own dealership and I said, you know, rotate and balance the tires. Well, they put it up on the lift to go to rotate and balance, and then I realized that the inside of my tires were completely worn. I had to buy a set of tires for my own car. It can happen in a heartbeat, especially in the South Florida area with a huge amount of construction. You see it on the roads all the time, and the potholes, and it's a terrible environment for alignment. You should have your alignment checked at least every 5,000 miles. Rotate and balance, the same thing. And remember, a lot of people confuse tire alignment with rotate and balance. Two entirely different things. When you rotate the tires, you're simply rotating the tires such that you have even wear on the tires. If you leave them on the front and on the rear and you don't exchange the tires and rotate them, then you're going to exaggerate your wear on the front and or the rear. So you rotate, and the balance also is true. If you don't have your tires balanced, and that's another item entirely, then you can get what they call cupping. Your tires don't rotate smoothly, and because they don't rotate smoothly, you get little cups in the tread. The one thing about tires, equally important, is inflation. And you should check your inflation not every 5,000 miles, but about every week or two. It's amazing how quickly your tires, particularly in hot weather, how quickly they can lose air. And you can put 40 pounds or 35 pounds of air in, and 2 weeks later you lose 3 or 4 pounds of air. Keep your tires inflated between the tire manufacturer's recommendation and the car manufacturer's recommendation. You'd think it would be the same recommendation, but strangely it isn't. The tire manufacturer's recommendation is much higher than the manufacturer's. If you have a 30-pound recommendation and your automobile manufacturer's recommendation and a 40 in the tire manufacturer's recommendation, split the difference. So tire inflation, rotate and balance, alignment, all very, very critical to get the maximum life out of your tires. If you hit a curb or a pothole, make a mental note to yourself, I got to get my alignment checked. Now, dealers should check your alignment at no charge. Be very careful. If they have a state-of-the-art machine, they will check your alignment. With my Hunter Hawk machine at my dealership, It takes 90 seconds, front and rear. We check the four-wheel alignment on every car that comes in our service department. All dealers should do that. And when you have a rear wheel or a front wheel that hits a curb, take it right in and get it checked. Some of these cars have got tires on them now that a set of tires can cost you $1,000. I mean, believe it or not, the average set of tires is probably around $400. But you don't want to be overlooking something that knocked those wheels out of alignment, because you'll ruin your tires in no time flat.